Hello everyone. I'm so glad you're here today. I'm Joey and I have some really cute stamps and dies to show you today called Reindeer Fun. This is day 3 of my week-long holiday mini catalog with the new Stampin' Up! Holiday mini catalog. We call it the mini catalog, or the holiday catalog. It's the September through December is the official name of it. So it just went live to customers yesterday, and so this week I've been going live every day and doing a project showcasing several of the new bundles and products that are in the mini catalog. I need to get everything going here with my iPad so I can see what you're seeing, and then on my laptop I have to get that going too. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome. I'm so glad you're here as well. Or if you're watching replay, I would love for you to comment. I really love to interact with you and, just chat. So I'm always happy to come back and check my comments and see which ones I've missed, so that I can also say hello to you and we can chat. Or if you have questions, then I can answer those as well. Here we go. So I've got myself pulled up here. I'm gonna turn off the sound. Oh good, hi Jamie. Carol's here, Martha's here, Diane's here. And yay, thanks so much for sharing, every one of you that is sharing. I'm so happy you're here. I am sorry I'm late. I am late. It's okay, we all have those mornings, but it's been a hectic week, honestly, getting ready for the new catalog and then getting all my samples done, all my new classes designed and marketing, photos, all of that. But on top of that, this morning, Steve had ordered over the weekend, my husband, a fire pit. We have some new patio furniture and we wanted to get a fire pit so we can get more use out of it in the fall. Anyway, long story longer, they're delivering it today. We decided we didn't want it. He tried to get it returned through Lowe's. We bought it through Lowe's. We decided we want a different one. Thank you for the hearts. You guys are just the best. I'm so happy to see you. Hi, Kathy. Kathy Kurtner's here, Pam is here, and Kathy Sanford. I'm so grateful for you guys. You can't even imagine. I thought today these people are going to say she's late, I'm out of here. So thanks for waiting for me, or clicking your notifications so that you see whenever I go live, which sometimes I do pop on just in the middle of things. Anyway, I was trying to tell you that, so they told us at Lowe's to just not accept the delivery of the fire pit. So Steve texted me this morning, the fire pit's coming between 10 and 1. I said, I'll be on Facebook Live. He goes, well, just don't answer the door then, and then they won't, they'll have to take it back because you have to sign for it. So the doorbell rang and I wasn't down here quite yet, so I went to the doorbell. It was the FedEx guy, and I said, we're not accepting that, we're returning it. So he said, okay, and he left, and then I started to come down here, and then the doorbell rang again about 5 minutes later, and he was back and needed a signature to actually return it. Anyway, I had to take care of it. It was just one of those things, it was an expensive purchase. Oh, yay, Christy. Hi, Christy's here too. Good, yay. Well, let's get going, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. Let me click this little button. I'm going to go upside down, and then you'll be right side up. But I'm having trouble with my phone holder, so I will need to get up in your face to loosen it up. It kept sliding. Anyway, I'm going to be my chest is going to be in your eyes. I'm sorry about that. All right, here we go. I'm going to turn this down. Have to use all my strength to loosen it because I had to use all my strength to tighten it. I need a different one. Did I not get this turned around right? Yeah, it looks like I did. Okay, it's just late getting to the phone. It looks like I'm about right. Let me get this out of here. We don't need that. And then, let's see what you're seeing. Okay, it looks good. Hi, Liz. Liz, good. Hi, Donna. Maybe it's good for me to be late. People are jumping on. I need to rotate my phone just a touch here. Let me see if that is a little better. Yeah. We need to get this in here because this is important. So every day this week when I'm going live, I put the host code for the week. So this is a special host code for this week, so you can get all of the card kits I'm showing this week. So you'll get one of everything. Still, sorry, it still is kind of a hot mess here, but I'll keep working on it. Also on the, so you can take a screenshot of this if you need it, but I'm also telling you what bundle I'm working with and the number so that you have that. And of course the light is right exactly in the way. Let me see if I can move this. Whoops. Move it just a little bit. Let me move the light. How will that be? And see if that will work. That looks a little better. And then my hands in the view. This is just going to be one of those days. I'm so happy you're here. If it's your first time with me, welcome. You might say, this might be my last time too. We are working in the mini catalog today. I can open it for you. If you don't have one of these and you want one, let me know. And you don't have a demonstrator. So I'm on page 27 of this, and this is the suite we're gonna look at today. It's called the Reindeer Day Suite Collection. If you order the whole suite, you get the stamps, the dies. Well, right now you can't order the suite because these little peppermint embellishments are sold out. They sold out the first day the catalog went live, but they're coming back. September 16th, they'll be back. But if you wait to order it, then you would get all of this plus the plaid embossing folder, Forever Plaid. And it actually comes with these little gift boxes. We're gonna work with these little gift boxes. They're really slick. They're really nice. But today we're going to look at the stamp set and dies, the paper. We're going to use the twine, and we are going to make 2 cards actually today. So let's go ahead and get started. Liz, I can get up in your face anytime. Hi, Trisha. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, everyone. I'm so happy you're here. I was so stressed I was going to be late. Oh my gosh, it's like, well, I am late, but I was afraid that my friends wouldn't find me, all you sweet people. All right, these are the dies. You can see them a little bit better up close and personal. Let me get them in the camera. This die cuts a window. It doesn't cut around the edge. It cuts a window. And I'll show you a card I made with that a little bit later. And then we're going to use these 3 today. Well, why don't I just get going with it? But there's a little wreath. We're going to use a holly today. There are 2 presents. So this is the bow for this present. This is the bow for this present. So those 2 go together. There's some sweet little bells. The dies in this, oh, and these little lights. I have made a card with those 2. And then these sweet, I haven't used this stamp yet. I was trying to use all the stamps in my upcoming Christmas Stamp and Stack, my craft along class. So we might put that on the inside of our card today because it's just too cute not to use it. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you for the hearts. You guys are just keeping sending me hearts. I love that, and I'm so happy that we are friends. The other thing I want to tell you is that if you're on my email list every day this week, you're getting the complete information on what I'm making every day. So there are 4 of these recipe cards or project sheets, however you want to call it. They have a photo, they have what I'm using, and then all the supplies and the measurements. So this is going every day. You can print this and you can make this. Even if you don't have what I'm showing or you're not going to purchase it, you can use the dimensions and the idea to have for whatever stamps and dies you do have. Okay, now we're going to do some die cutting. We're going to die cut a whole bunch of stuff all at one time. So we're going to fit as much as we can. Oh, the other thing is, I forgot to say, this is day 3. This is what we made day 1. This is a fancy fold gift card holder. A gift card goes here. It's really easy. If you missed that, you can go back to, it's on my Facebook in my videos. It's also on my YouTube channel. And on my YouTube channel, I did a grouping of everything we're doing this week. So if you look for Holiday Mini under me on YouTube, you'll be able to find everything, everything. And then this is what we did yesterday. This is the More Than Autumn. This is the Autumn Expression stamp set. Anyway, so you get the card kits for these this week if you put in a $40 order using that host code. You have to use the host code, my friends, or it doesn't qualify. Right now, that's how we're doing it with Stampin' Up. We still have host codes. So as long as we have them, I'm going to continue to use them. And then that tells me that you want this particular, this changes every week. So that tells me you want that week's card kit. All right, so that's a lot of talking. Let's make this the cutest little reindeer ever. And then we're gonna also die cut some holly. Let's go ahead and get the die cutting machine out. Kathy, you're welcome for the project sheets. I'm really happy to share them. It might be something I will do more in the future because I have found a way, and I know some of you are probably going, well, duh, to use my Pages application on my laptop. I found a way to make a template. I know, those of you that are good with computers, you're going, well, duh. How can you not have made a template? And it is so much faster. I think I've been doing this all wrong, my friends. What I'm doing wrong is that I've been spending so much time writing tutorials. And I thought this week I just don't have time to do it. Plus, people, all what they really need is what you're using. And, whoops, we probably want these cutting edges to go down. What you're using and the measurements. Then they can go from there and be good. All right, this darling little reindeer, we're going to die cut him. And I'm going to show you how fast and easy and fun this little guy is. We're also going to die cut some berries. We might not be able to get everything on. I know I'm pretty close to the camera. Just going ahead and let's see if we can get everything on here. Might have to push this up a bit. I think we can get everything. I need some berries and I need a little tiny bow out of this red, and we need some holly. Gosh, Joey, I'm so flustered over the FedEx delivery and having to deal with that. And take a deep breath. I listened to a podcast recently where they talked about breathing through your nose, especially when you're stressed. But you know, it's the last thing I'm thinking about when I'm stressed is how I'm breathing. But when I have a few seconds, I do often, if I'm feeling stressed, sit down and take some deep breaths through my nose. I used to teach my students that. I taught high school, secondary choral music, choirs, for 30 plus years. And honestly, I had them do some deep breathing at the beginning of almost every class. Oops, because these were all select choirs that I taught, and so these were very motivated students. They were taking very advanced classes, so they were feeling quite a bit of stress in their lives too. Just because we're cutting some glimmer paper, we're going to go forwards and backwards on this. These dies have been cutting very well. even this die is cutting very well. I'll show you, as I said, I'll show you in a bit some other cards I've made with this. So anyway, deep breathing, my friends, deep breathing. I'm saying that to you so I remember it. So let's just slide everything off here. Get rid of all this. Let's just do, well, it's not going to slide, of course. All right, we've got our little wreath. We have got, let's just put these right back on. This was a little bit challenging to get everything, all these dies on one. Oh, I'm not going to mess with it. I'll just put them on my little tray here, and then we'll get them, I'll put them back later. There are so many dies. I think there's 18 dies in this set. But that gives you so many possibilities for cards. This is a very sweet, fun Christmas set. This, I'm thinking of my great nieces and nephews. We don't have grandchildren. We married late and didn't have children. I think this moved. This moved. Oh my gosh, seriously? After all that, we have to recut this guy. I think the other two are okay. Let's check the rest of this. You're probably in the video telling me, do this, do that. Because you can probably see it happening as I'm jibber-jabbering, trying to get organized. Okay, and here's our holly. Whoops, I don't want that there. I usually use Post-it tape on anything that has an image. Let's put these over with the rest of my dies. I don't want to lose anything here. All right, we need to redo that guy. So let's just do it. I hope you've got your favorite drink and you're just relaxing. I'm just so happy you're here with me. Okay, let's grab, I have to get in my drawer to get a little bit more early espresso. Here we go, and then we just need this part. And then I'll show you how this cute little reindeer goes together. When I first saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, that looks really detailed, and like you have to die cut a bunch of stuff that's really fiddly. It's not fiddly at all. When I show you how cute and easy this is, you're gonna go, oh, that's cute and easy. All right, let me grab everything. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Liz is telling me to remember how to do my deep breathing. Yes, in through your nose. I usually take about 8 counts to breathe in and hold it for 4 and then release through kind of closed lips. Oh, we need one more thing. Darn. Okay, we've got to make one more thing and then we're ready. We're going to die cut a circle. And then I hold it for about 4 counts and then I release it for about 8 counts and do that 3 or 4 times. And that really does help. This morning, I have not had time to do that. I didn't take time, I should say. I didn't take time. We're going to use a die from, these dies are so popular, they can't keep them in. They've been in about 3 times and sold out about 3 times. I think right now they are in. They're called the Spotlight on Nature dies. So don't look for circle dies. Well, they might come up under circle dies, but if you want the exact name, it's Spotlight on Nature. So let me grab my machine again. Okay. They cut the prettiest circles because they all have decorative edges. So I think that's one reason. And there's so many sizes. You could see that when I showed it to you. Of course, I don't see my clear plates. Clear plates are well, they're clear. So sometimes they hide. Good heavens, Joey, where is, oh, it's underneath. In my haste to get everything out of the way, I somehow got it underneath. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and cut this guy. I think it's good. A lot of times I have most of the die cutting, if not all of the die cutting done before I come live on Facebook. But then I think sometimes if somebody just happens on to the video and they've never seen die cutting, it's kind of important to see what it is and what it does. So I just keep my dies stored in my stamp set so I know where they are, and I don't have to thumb through a lot of dies too. But see how many there are in this? So it's a really good one to have. If you don't have it, I highly recommend it. Okay, we've got our circle. Now let's go ahead and grab everything else. This is a little bit of a fun fold. By fun fold, I mean anything that isn't just like this, you know, straight up folded. So I'm going to take a piece of real red cardstock, and I have scored this one at, okay, so we'll go like this. I've scored it at 1 1/4 and 4 1/4. So that's how to score that. And then going to fold this towards the front of the card. This is my swap card. Yesterday we did one of my swap cards, the More Than Autumn that I shared with you yesterday. And today we are doing my other one that I did. I made 2 cards, 16 of each for my swap, looking for my adhesive. So this is very cute paper. Oh, I meant to show you the paper. I'll get it out in a moment. I have it ready to show you. Just forgot to do that initially. So it's very traditional Christmas, which, you know, Christmas would not be Christmas without red and green. So now in this little flap, we're going to put, oh, I think we want our light bulbs going down. We're going to put another pattern. You might want to use glue on this. I'm not going to use glue today because I don't want to take the time with it. But if I were making multiple Christmas cards like this, I would be using glue. First of all, it's the most economical one. And second of all, it's going to hold your paper. There's no, it actually bonds your paper together. So there's no moving or lifting up of paper. Okay, so here's our cute little fold. And let me grab the paper. So the paper is called Reindeer Days. And again, if you're on my email list, you'll get all the numbers and the names of everything. I don't know about you, but I can never remember the name of things. I'm like, I would be calling this the reindeer paper. And it is the reindeer paper. It's Reindeer Days, but the stamp set and bundle is called Reindeer Fun. So, you know, sometimes you just got to know both. So it has these adorable reindeer on one side. And then on the other side, you know, typical Stampin' Up, we have a more subtle pattern. This one, the die cuts out. So there's a die that cuts out both the mom and the baby at one time. It's one die. And in the stamp set, it's one stamp. Okay, and then there's that. Now on this one, that's not it. Is it this one? There's another print that it cuts. No, we're not to it yet. There's another print that it cuts out the image in the paper, but I'll show it. It's this one actually. So this one is a little one with the lights, and then I also love this one. These are 2 of my favorite ones, and of course they're back to back. So, but I love this one too. I did use that on another card, and this is the die that, this is the little one that the reindeer cuts out, is that shape. And then of course that's one of the stamps as well that you can stamp. And then there's this one that shows you the little reindeer. and then the holly on the back, which I love that. And then I'm also using it's called Festive Glimmer Paper. So, and it comes in Real Red, Garden Green, and Granny Apple Green. So we're using a little bit of that today too. So that's the name of those. I'm priding myself that I'm actually telling you the right names. Are you impressed with that? Because usually I'm like, the wreath paper, or the whatever. I call it by the thing that I'm thinking about instead of what it actually is. All right, so we've used 2 designs. Now we're going to get 2 cards out here, because now this one I've already prepped, but we're going to do them a little bit differently, because one's going to have the reindeer on it and the other one is going to have I'm looking at your comments. The other one is going to have the holly. So one will have holly and one's going to have the reindeer. Liz is impressed that I'm knowing the names of things. And she knows me pretty well. So she, we've had conversations over the years where I've said, the tree paper, or, the one with the orange and pink flowers on it. It just kind of, but we can't do that anymore because you actually need to know the names of things. Okay, let's go ahead and get everything else ready, and then we'll do the fronts of our cards. I said we were going to do the bells on the inside of our paper, so our card. Let's grab the bells because they're too darn cute to not use. So let me grab it. I have to grab a block, so I'm turning away from the phone, so you might not have been able to hear me as well, but I just grab a block. And we've got Real Red out here, so let's just go ahead and red. Diane, you love glimmer paper? Same. And you love that mommy, and the mom did. So she's talking about this one. This is the one I showed you in the paper, and this is one stamp. And I'll show you a card I made with that, but that's what she's talking about. Well, let's do these cute little bells. Now, you know what's going to happen? Because I didn't think about this, but it might be okay. Oh, it's going to be okay. Look. I wasn't thinking about that, but maybe that's going to work. At least it's going to work for this card. We're going to say it's going to work. Okay, let's go ahead and get some adhesive on this. Now, I will say this. I know when I'm making my own Christmas cards, I rarely don't do the whole front, because I'm going to usually stick in a letter, and at least a little something inside the card. So I usually don't fold anything back. Now this isn't so bad. You can still fold your paper probably to not show, or you could just put your Christmas letter in the in back of it in the envelope, and then your card isn't hidden in the cuteness of your card. Okay, so we've got that done. Let's make the holly one first. So I'm gonna grab let's turn up my light. I need the Christmas is Everywhere stamp. No, not Christmas is Everywhere. Christmas Together. Christmas is Better Together. Stamping is also better together. Our glitter paper, you guys are all talking about the glimmer paper. So if you're new to Stampin' Up, don't search for glitter paper. It is glittery, but we call it glimmer. 2 M's instead of 2 T's. And it is the best. It does not, you don't get little sparkles of glitter everywhere. I'm not sure that's inked really well. And we have so many colors right now. It's so fun. Okay, so Christmas is Better Together. Yes, it definitely is. I'm loving the red and the 2 colors of green and the red. I wish we had gold glitter and silver glitter, because and white. Well, we do have white glitter paper. Glimmer. I need to call it the right thing. It's in with, the white is in with Berry Burst and Olive. So I don't know if we'll do this or this. This is going to have the reindeer on it. It doesn't matter. Let's go with this one. They're similar, obviously, but they're not going to be exactly alike. Let me get some dimensionals. And if you've watched me at all, you know I have glitter on pretty much everything. I'm always like, what color of glimmer paper can I use on this? It's so pretty, and it just adds that extra interest to your card. I'm turning this over because I want to make sure I don't get any adhesive there, so it doesn't close my card and keep it closed. Hi, Julie. Oh, Julie, do not apologize for being late. You're always welcome. Everyone's always welcome. And Julie, I was so late today too. It was a lot of drama here this morning. Well, not really drama, but a lot going on with stuff that normally isn't going on. Deliveries of stuff and etc. I was late. All that to say, I was late. Okay, so I'm trying to kind of look at these lines and see if I'm getting this straight, and I don't have my head over the top, so it may or may not be straight. Look how cute this is, though, you guys. Somebody called me about this just yesterday, one of my local friends here in town. She said, I want to make that card because the people in town are coming to make these cards next week on Thursday. You're going to put your orders in this week to get the cards I'm making. And the way that works is that you have through Sunday night. Sunday, they have to be in by, your order has to be in by Sunday night the 8th. And then, so on Monday, and if you want to come in person, if you're watching and you live in Lincoln, you just need to let me know, RSVP, that you want to come. And I'll prep cards for you if you want to come in person. I also need to know by Sunday night because the magic day is a Monday where I prep all of you guys that ordered online, and I prep the people that are coming in person. So I'm only prepping one time for this class. Okay, let's go ahead and let's see. These holly leaves are different sizes, so I kind of like the biggest one to go up. I don't know why. You could do it any way you want to. I am going to use a dimensional here. Let me see where else. I think I'll go ahead and put one here as well. Anyway, so that's how that's going to work. And that way I get to get kits out to all of you that watch online and put in orders. And then those that would like to come in person and order, then I'm only prepping one time. All right, let's go ahead and get this cute little, I think this, the holly, and my friend that called last night, she goes, the one with the holly. Anyway, she wants to come next week, so she's coming, which I'm thrilled with. We need another dimensional here. It's kind of flying in the wind. We don't want our holly leaves flying in the wind, people. All right, now we're going to grab some of this adorable red and white trim. I was looking this morning. This is not on low inventory. I said it yesterday. Well, I've said it every day. If there are things that are in the holiday mini catalog that you really, really want, and you have the ability now to get them, you should get them now. If you're just like, okay, I really like this and I'm going to get it, later. It might not be there later. Just saying. Okay, so this guy, I'm going to tuck that bow right there with the mini glue dot. Anyway, I think my friend her name is Joni, and she specifically said, I want to make the card with the holly for my Christmas cards. So I think the holly itself is a big hit. Let's see. On my swap cards, I kind of put this like there. So it's kind of with it, kind of not. Now, here is my swap card. The sad thing is these peppermint ones are sold out temporarily only until the 16th, so it's not a super long wait. But we're going to choose something else today because I want to show you some alternatives. We'll get to that card in a minute. Got the glimmer paper on my order yesterday. You've made me a fan of glimmer paper. Oh, Julie, I didn't know you weren't a fan of glimmer paper. Well, I'm glad because it will make your life better. Glimmer paper makes life better. It just does. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to grab a tool. These are, you're probably saying, well, what are you using? These are the iridescent adhesive backed discs. D-I-S-K-S-C-S discs. Okay, now I'm not sure. So there's a red and there's a green and then there's kind of just a light color. There's blue and I don't know what I've used up. I think it was kind of a pink color. But we could use red on this. These are some of my favorite embellishments anyway. I think they're red. Here, let me get rid of that for a moment. That's cute too, you guys. So no, it's not the little peppermints, but it's super cute. Let's do that. Okay, this is an easy Christmas card. You can make a lot of these fairly quickly. It's one reason, it's the way I design my swap cards because again, I'm usually pressed for time too. Okay, so there's card one. Now the next one, I want to show you how to put this little deer together because I think that might be important for you to know. So we've already done our die cutting. And the way I think it works best is that the biggest one is, you know, the one that's most filled in is your darkest color. And then the next one is going to be lighter. And then the next one is a little bit darker. So the colors I've picked are Early Espresso. I'm going to grab my glue here. Early Espresso, and then we're going to do Crumb Cake. And I'm not going to put too much glue. Gosh, I was watching somebody yesterday glue on a panel with liquid glue. I don't watch too many stamping videos, to be honest. I do search for images, but I don't watch. It just takes too long. I'm usually in a hurry. I'm like, I need ideas, so I'm just going to look at photos. Instead of videos. Anyway, so this is next, and then, so that's Crumb Cake, and now we're going to go this one with Pecan Pie. Anyway, this is, the reason people hate glue is because they use too much, and it squirts out everywhere. You just need little dabs of it, because you'll be unhappy, your fingers will get sticky, it'll get all over your project. Just don't use very much, that's the key. Okay, so now I'm gonna, and you can move it. That's one of the beauties of it is you can move it. So look how this lines up. Is this super adorable or what? I think it's so cute. So now I have die cut another label, but do I see it? No, I don't see it. And of course, I thought it was super organized. I always start out feeling like I'm very organized, but then things go haywire. Well, I have one here that I've already stamped. I was going to stamp it for you, but it's the same greeting. This is a tag from the Greetings of the Season. It's an online exclusive, so it isn't in the mini catalog. It's called Greetings of the Season, and it's all tags, and there's all sizes. There's big ones, there's little ones, there's skinny ones. So we're going to put our little guy on here, but we're also, before we do that, we are going to, there's this little wreath. We're going to put him in the little wreath. Stampin' Up! Shows it this way on the, oh, so cute. But I want room for my bow, so I want to make sure I'm kind of dry fitting this. Let's go ahead, well, let's do it like this. Let's go ahead and we'll adhere. I think what we'll do is we'll put mini glue dots. I haven't actually made this card yet, so I'm kind of winging it. We'll put mini glue dots at the very bottom of our little deer. And we'll put another one. I think we'll put another one here. Okay, so then let's go ahead and we'll put him in this little wreath like so. I think this is so cute. Honestly, you guys, I thought I probably won't be when I first saw it, I thought I probably won't be making too many of those reindeer because they look like they're tedious and putsy. And I know some of you out there, if Diane's still watching, I know she likes things to be putsy and detailed. So those of you that like it, this is going to be good for you too. But those of you that don't like things to be putsy and take a lot of time to put together, you're going to love it because look how fast this is. And you saw that we die cut everything all at one time. All right, I just think that's the cutest. It's a cute little guy. Cute little deer. Let's get rid of this. Isn't it cute? Pam, just a dot, not a lot. My grandson learned this in kindergarten. Oh, I love that. I've never heard that. Just a dot, not a lot. That's perfect. And it's the answer as well. Okay, so I don't want my deer. I'm kind of feeling around here to kind of feel where I should put my dimensionals. I'm going to grab, if I can, my mini dimensionals here as well. And let's do one up here. Let's do another one to kind of secure the wreath to the deer. And then let's do our regular, well, I don't have any regular ones because, well, I do somewhere, but I've been using up the tail end of my dimensionals. There we go. Okay, so that should work pretty well. I love putsy. You are correct, Diane said. Yes, I know. I know she does. I know you do. And, you know, if I have time to just sit and just craft, I'm not like, oh, I got a deadline, I have to get swap cards done, or I have to get a class designed, or whatever I'm working on. Then I don't actually usually mind putzing. Because usually putzing produces, oh, we should have done this. Should have done our bells on this card. Oh well, we're gonna do it like this. But if you do this card, put your bells on this card because they'll show if you do both of these. All right, let's go ahead and I'm gonna turn this over again so that I don't get any adhesive too far over here. And then let me grab these that I already trimmed up. Let's go right here with one. As I'm doing this, I'm feeling where my dimensionals are so I don't put one right on top of another one. What the heck? I know I have a whole new sheet of dimensionals here. I got it out. Here we go. Goodness gracious. Let's just do these. So I'm not putzing with dimensionals. That is one kind of putzing I don't want to do. All right, let's get these over here. All right, I'm putting quite a few on because, you know, this is the movable part of your card. So they're going to touch this to open it. So let's go over here. But I wanted to show you how to put together that little deer. Now for the class kit this week, you're getting this one, everything to make this one. Although if you've bought this bundle, you'll have everything you need to make this one as well. Okay, so you might switch it out if you want to. All right, let's get this guy on here. Which if I put it up, you can see the bells. If I put him up a little bit higher, you can see the bells a little bit more at least. But I'm kind of looking at both sides here, getting this centered. For the most part, getting it centered. All right, you guys, I'm sorry. That is so cute. I mean, I'm just like, I feel bad that I dissed this little deer. I mean, I gave him no credit. I think I'm going to double my twine and make a more substantial bow. So people sometimes ask me, how do you do a double bow? Well, all I do is I cut 2 strands of ribbon or twine and I just treat it like one. So I'm just gonna tie these 2 together at the same time. I want a bigger bow. So let's go like this. and like this, and let's pull it like that. And I think I kept it flat. We'll see. Twine likes to twist. Put this up here. Oh, yeah, that's cute. I don't know. Maybe I should have only done one. It may have been enough to do one. Too late. We're going to do two, but I was thinking two wouldn't have enough presents, or one wouldn't have enough presents, but I think it would have. So save your twine and just make one. Sticking it on the little label. And then let's go ahead and trim. Do you think I have enough dimensionals out here? And then I still can't find them. Okay, let me grab, this is my mom's sewing scissors. So it's not a Stampin' Up! Scissors, but it's really sharp. I want my deer to show, so I don't really want all of this twine in my deer's face. In fact, I'm going to put it in the back of his antlers, like so. Not this part, but that part. Oh, that looks stupid. Okay, so let's just do that. It's fine. All right, good. Let's get back to our little discs and get those on our card. So let's see, for this one, red always shows up the best, obviously, but let's look at what green looks like. We could do red and green because we have both of those colors on our, oh, that's cute. That's cute. Let's do that. Take one of these. Oh, let's just bling it up. Let's get more green. Let's go maybe down here. And we need one more. Either go in groups of 3 or 5, right? I don't know if I like that. Maybe. I know, I putz with my dots. Just put them on and leave them. No, we'll call that good. We're going to say that's okay. We're just leaving it like that. So there is our card for today using the Reindeer Fun Bundle. The little deer forgives you. You didn't know. Yes, good. That's good. No, I didn't know how cute he was. You're right. I didn't give him credit for how cute he really is. Now, let me show you some other cards. So this month, what I'm doing, starting this month, I'm doing 4 Christmas Stampin' Stacks, and they're also my craft along. So if you have crafted along with me, it's the last Wednesday of the month, and you pre-order your kits, and then I send them to you ahead of time so you can make your cards along with me, or you can watch replay and do them anytime that you want to, and you get a PDF tutorial. And I'm also doing these in person, so I'm calling them Craft Along Stampin' Stacks. Sorry, I've got glue there and it's annoying me. So what we're doing for the Craft Along for this month is I designed 3 cards, and you're going to get supplies for 2 of each. So, and my people that are coming in person, they'll make 2 of each as well. So everybody's going to make 2. Everybody's going to make the same amount. Just some of you are ordering ahead of time to make them with me online, and some of you are coming in person the following week to make them with me in person. Okay, so here we go. So here I use those cute little lights and the presents, and then and can you see this is the white paper. Oh geez, Joey, here I go. I gotta have a name for this. It has wood grain in it. I think it's called white wood grain, but let's make sure I get it. No, it is not called that. It is called white wood textured paper. It's 163770, and it comes in 2 12 by 12 pieces like this. And that's what I use for the background on here, but I'm not sure you can see that. And for the gems on this, I really love these little gems too. So for the class, if you pre-order the class, or if you're even coming in person, you're going to get a pack of these gems. You're going to get, what are they? Iridescent faceted gems, they're called. You're going to get a pack of these, you're going to get a pack of the twine, and you'll have a pack of the DSP. So you get quite a bit of product. All your cards will be pre-cut and scored and in envelopes. You'll also get envelopes with it. This is card 1. I'll give you a little bit of sneak peek. This is card 2. Here I cut them right out of the paper and the little tree. And then this is that evergreen. I made it a forest instead of a wreath. For this one, I used the little bells there. And then this little guy, I kind of used the same pattern, the same idea as that one. And that's the third one. So those are the cards. You'll get supplies to make 2 of each, plus a whole bunch more supplies. So that's the craft along coming in. So if you want, Diane, no, it is not too late to order the class. I haven't even gotten it out to my email. Right now, what I'm going to do is I do have the code for it. So I'm going to put the landing page in the comments. But if you're watching on YouTube, and Diane, I think you're on my email list, so you're going to get this. Let me write a note here in the comments. Sign up for the Reindeer Fun Craft Along class here. Okay, it's just in the comments now, and I will send it through an email. I'll also post it on my page. So again, these are our 2 cards that we made today. If you want these cards, these 3, plus tomorrow I'll be back with a 4th one. Then you can order this week with the host code. Oh my gosh, that was a lot. I'm so happy you were here with me. Oh my goodness, I've been burning the candle at both ends. Let's just say it that way. My glasses are glaring in the camera. Long days. Usually don't work in the evening, but I've been downstairs. Oops, darn, we're going to deal with this again today. I've been downstairs working after dinner, which I try not to do because that's a long day. Anyway, but thank you for the hearts. Thank you for joining with me. I'm so, so thankful for you. You just can't imagine. I consider you my friends, and I'm happy that you're spending time with me. I would love for you to comment if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching replay. Please let me know you are here and that you watched, and anything else that you'd like to add or ask. I'm always here to help. All right, take care, everybody. Thanks again for being with me. I'll see you tomorrow for our last day of the holiday kickoff. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.